It was a great move. It has nothing to do with Derrick Rose. It has everything to do with LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Dwayne Wade. Fact one, LeBron on the record, I would like to finish my career playing with Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul. Fact two, all of those guys will be free agents after next season, except for Carmelo. Chris Paul has an opt-out. LeBron's going to sign a 1-and-1 where he's a free agent after 1 year. Same thing with Dwayne Wade. So those are the important parts. Carmelo could be the fly in this ointment. Fact three, and here's where the Derrick Rose trade matters. The Knicks now have the cleanest cap in the league. After next year, less than $35 million of contracts. It's Carmelo, Kyle O'Quinn, and Kristaps Porzingis. That's it. So if these guys all want to play together, and Dwayne Wade's already 34, they got to do it soon. The one team that could hold that up was the Knicks because Carmelo's on a long-term deal. Now, the one team where the player's on the long-term deal, the Knicks, now they are free. They're going to have $75 million in cap room after next year when Chris Paul's a free agent, Dwayne Wade's a free agent, and LeBron James is a free agent. And oh yeah, it's New York City where all those guys would like to play. That's why the Knicks made this move.
That's why the Knicks made this move. Shut your dumb ass up. Now, I'm tired of seeing all these fans around here running their mouths loud. Let's be clear, man. Congratulations to the Knicks for getting a meeting with Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant has already announced the teams. Well, he hasn't announced it, but reports say that Kevin Durant's going to be having a meeting with the Spurs, the Thunder, the Warriors, the Heat, and the Knicks, and I think the sixth team might be the Celtics, or I think it is the Celtics. But he was not gonna have a meeting with the Lakers or the Wizards, and the Lakers, I don't even think they had a chance because Kevin Durant wants to win basketball games. He wants to compete for a title. So why would he go to a team like the Lakers or the Wizards? It doesn't even make any sense. You could throw that stuff out the window. But let's be a better fan base, Knicks fans, man. Let's be realistic. The odds of even getting Kevin Durant is slim to none. Let's be real, man. I mean, more realistic targets could be centers like maybe Joakim Noah. That's realistic. Derrick Rose is on the team. They're close together. Joakim Noah's hometown team is New York. So that's a more realistic option. Even Jamal Crawford's more realistic because he has some interest in coming back to play for the Knicks, which would be great, man. I mean, Jamal Crawford coming off the bench as our sixth man, we definitely need someone off the bench to be putting up numbers and scoring like that because we haven't had anybody like that coming off the bench strongly like J.R. Smith. And we could get Jamal Crawford, re-sign Lance Thomas because there's not really anybody else out there that we're going to sign off the bench other than Lance Thomas, and we'll still have Langston Galloway. So to me, that's a pretty cool bench, man. I mean, Galloway's been rough riding it, and I like Galloway. I know a lot of Knicks fans like Galloway. So those are realistic options, man. Yeah, if Durant has a meeting with your team, have some hope. Have some hope. There's a chance he could sign, but you never know in the NBA. You never know in sports. You can never predict things going on. I mean, look what happened to all these players that have became great. Whiteside came out of nowhere after being waived and being in the D League. Look at Josh Norman in the NFL. This dude, Josh Norman, he was in the NFL since 2012. He was a 5th round pick. And he's only, this is his first season. He's been great. He's 28 years old, man. I mean, this guy came out of nowhere, locking up niggas, being the #1 quarterback defensively in the league. I mean, these guys, you'll never see these guys coming, man. You'll never see how many players in the NBA come from the second round of the draft and play great. Draymond Green. I mean, there's a lot of players like that, man. You never know. And speaking of this supposedly big superstar team that LeBron wants to play with, come on, you really think the Knicks made that move because they were thinking about this? You think Phil Jackson had this in mind? Now, if it happens, it happens. But the likely, there's no way this is happening. 0%. Stop. Just throw all this unrealistic stuff out the window. First of all, I mean, the only person I'd say that has a chance of leaving his team out of all those guys, Carmelo, LeBron, CP3, and Wade, is CP3, because CP3 is in a situation where I don't even know if he even wanted to be a Clipper in the first place, because he got traded there. Carmelo Anthony forced his trade to the Knicks. But CP3 kind of forced his trade, but he was going to be traded to the Lakers, and he actually wanted to be traded to the Knicks at first, but the Lakers trade got vetoed, and he got sent to the other Los Angeles team, which was the Clippers. A lot of people thought the NBA was unfair with that, but he stuck there, and the Clippers, since he's been there, the Clippers haven't really done that much. Now you can say the same thing about Carmelo Anthony, but I think Carmelo Anthony wants to finish his career in New York. I mean, I think he likes New York, and Wade is a Heat. He's been a Heat forever, and LeBron James' home is the Cleveland Cavaliers, so only option that makes sense is CP3. Now, even if Derrick Rose doesn't have a good season and all this cap space does end up happening, which is, again, very, very tough to, to happen. Like, this guy, I don't know, this guy's getting paid on the radio show to talk like this, and he's spewing out this nonsense. Come on, man. Let's stop the delusional stuff, Knicks fans. We're better than that. We're better than Laker fans. We're better than Celtic fans. Let's be realistic, and we do this every single year. Last year, we were about to get a meeting with LaMarcus Aldridge, but I think the meeting went south because they wanted LaMarcus Aldridge to play center. But we just gotta be realistic from now on, man. We gotta be realistic. I mean, let's just build a team realistically, man. Let's not be those other fan bases like the Lakers who think they're gonna get everybody every year. How many years have you been in the free agency and you've seen the Lakers players or Lakers fans just say, "Oh, we're about to get Kevin Love. We're about to get Kevin Durant. Oh, LeBron James is coming to the Lakers. We're about to have a big three for LeBron and Kobe." Remember that time when Carmelo went to the Lakers for a meeting, and all of a sudden people are saying, "Oh my God, we can get LeBron James, Carmelo, and Kobe Bryant on the same team? No way!" And they actually got Dwight Howard. They had Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, and Dwight, and it still didn't work out. And they had Gasol, and it still didn't win. Like, yo, just be realistic, man. And the Celtics fans, man, they think they're going to get a lot of players too. We're going to get Kevin Love. Maybe we can get a trade for Carmelo. Maybe we can get a trade for Jimmy Butler. Like, yo, you'll never see this coming for a Portland Trailblazers fan. You don't hear a word of them. You don't hear anything. Now, Warriors fans, they're a big fan base as well. So you hear they're going to try to get Kevin Durant, which is realistic. I mean, honestly, the Warriors are basically the best chance of signing Kevin Durant, at least in my opinion. At least competition to the Thunder, because the Warriors have Curry and Klay Thompson. Who wouldn't want to go play with Curry and Klay Thompson? Are you serious? You're playing with a two-time MVP. You got probably the best shooter in the game, and you still got a pretty decent team around. And you got Steve Kerr. These Warriors they know how to play. You got Draymond Green still. That is going to be a deadly team. And basically, if Kevin Durant were to go from the Thunder to the Warriors, he basically eliminates the Thunder from competition because he's the guy on the Thunder. The Spurs are, they got Aldridge and the Kawhi, but Tim Duncan's declining. He's a bucket. Now, Tony Parker's getting older. Manu's getting older. You're basically eliminating all the competition. Like, there's not even a point of a regular season anymore if he goes to the Warriors. But anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section, man. The Knicks, they ain't going to do none of this stuff, man. Let's be realistic. They ain't getting Kevin Durant. I mean, let's see what happens in free agency. Hope all this stuff goes through. But be realistic, man. I mean, you don't hear a word coming from any Magic fans, but they tired about that trade. And you don't hear anything coming out of Hornets fans. But yeah, man, stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.